I'm gonna catch some backlash for this, but I need to be super real with you. If you're someone who is obsessing over angel numbers, dream meanings, or you're just simply waiting for the universe to send you a sign, you're missing the actual proof that your manifestation is working. Today I'm going to be telling you the real signs that your manifestation is close and what to do next so you don't ruin it. If you're new here, I'm Tara, your manifestation bestie, and welcome to the only manifestation community that you need. This is gonna be where we trade our doubts for our desires and we watch the magic unfold. Now, let's talk about this whole signs your manifestation's coming thing, because I know you've been there, you clicked on the video, you're affirming, feel like you're being consistent, you're doing all the right things, but you keep wondering, like, how do I actually know it's working? Because I don't have what I want yet, and people are talking about birds before land, people are saying they saw this before their manifestation, and I don't feel any different. What's going on? Just know that I've been there too, and I'm gonna break it down really simply for you. The whole point to manifesting and affirming and assuming and living in the end is that your story up here becomes so natural that you just naturally feel calm and like detached from wanting the desire, because you've said it so much that your brain already thinks, well, this is true. It is true. I feel really calm. I feel natural about it. I feel really good. I know this to be true. At first, a lot of people will get like super hyper fixated on the outcome. They get really obsessed. They're scrolling TikTok 24/7 looking for the video for the tarot reader to pop up and say, this is your sign, this is your video, subscribe to me, follow me. Okay, listen. In this stage, we're affirming 24/7. We're following all the gurus. We're constantly checking. We feel like it might be close because we've put in so much work. But when your manifestation is genuinely like actually really close, you're gonna feel just like lighter, because you know, it's like channeling in that like bad bee energy, okay? Like you just know it. You don't even have to say it. It's almost like you're gonna be glowing. You're just gonna know it. You know it to be true. You're not giving in. Those doubts have kind of trickled off. They don't mean anything anymore because you have affirmed and created that new neural pathway. It's true up here. It has no choice but to show in the 3D. And it doesn't matter how, it's going to show. A good example of this would be if you were like manifesting a text from an SP, and instead of staring at your phone or checking your phone, refreshing social media, whatever, wherever that you're expecting this message to come from, you suddenly realize that you've affirmed so much that you've gone through half of your day and you haven't even thought of it. Like you haven't even given a second thought to, oh, I want to check. That's not you forgetting. That's being detached from the outcome, which is great. That means that you are moving in the right direction. That is such a good sign. I know people kind of get like panicky where they're like, am I gonna lose it? Am I giving up? Did I fall off the wagon? Oh my God, do I have to restart the whole process of affirming? Am I saying the right things? Just stop. You're not restarting anything, okay? There is no restart button on it unless you've like completely stopped for like 5 years focusing on something. No, there's no restarting. It genuinely means your subconscious is starting to accept the new story and it's not giving you pushback on your new story. It's accepted it to be true. If you start to catch yourself panicking and feeling like, oh, I'm losing it, I'm not doing the right things, I want you to stop. I want you to out loud, I mean, obviously if you're in a group of people, they might think you're a little crazy, but tell yourself no. Just say, no, that's not true. Or in your head, if you're around a bunch of people, say, no, it's not true. That is not true. Stop yourself and just simply gently remind yourself. Calm is a reminder. It's a sign of alignment. It just simply means that your desire is already yours. You've accepted it up here. It has no choice but to show up. So keep going. You're doing amazing. The second sign that your manifestation is coming and it's on its way is simply you stop checking for it every 5 minutes. Think of it like ordering food, like you're door dashing food. At first you're starving and you're refreshing to make sure that they've accepted your order, that they're preparing your order, that your order is on its way, whatever. But once you know it's coming, you relax and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go take a quick shower. I'm gonna go get my comfy jammies on. I'm gonna go cozy up on the couch because I know they're gonna be here in 20 minutes. You relax. You might even turn on a show for yourself because you know it's coming. It's the same concept with manifesting. That's exactly what happens when your manifestation is close. So be excited because this means that you've put in the work, and guess what? When you get your thing, you get your desire, you do it all over again for the next desire. And it just keeps going and going and going. You can even apply this to money. If you're manifesting money, think of it like at first you're kind of like, oh, it's a tough concept for you to wrap your mind around. But Tara said, keep persisting, keep going, keep saying your affirmations, keep living in the end. You can do this, girl or boy, whoever. whoever's watching this video, you remind yourself of this video so you keep persisting. And the more that you live in the end and assuming it to be true, you just stop obsessing because you know it's coming. Next time you catch yourself refreshing a screen for your bank app or for the text from your SP or from a job application, whatever it may be, I want you to stop yourself and just flip it and think about this. If that desire was already here, would you be checking? Would you be refreshing? No, you would not. So you don't need to. Your job is to continue to affirm, to create the assumption, to then get your desire. Go distract yourself with something fun. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. Just distract yourself. Go on a walk. Call up your best friend and just have a good chat about something funny that happened throughout the day. Turn on your favorite show, whatever it is. That is the persistence in action. That's gonna make you more successful than the majority of people. And this next one is a little sneaky, but it's super powerful. You're gonna notice that your inner dialogue starts to change about your desire. Again, it's sneaky because we live in a society, and we're gonna have to do a video over this now that I think about it because it's a really good topic. But in our society today, it's like praised to play the victim. And guys, did you hear me say that? We're like being praised to play the victim. That's crazy. We are way too powerful. We are giving up so much power of our own power to be playing victim. No, not here, not ever. No more playing victim. Anyways, we'll save that for a different video. I'm just really passionate over that topic because we are way too powerful to be playing victim. So your inner dialogue is going to change. If you're manifesting a job, maybe at first you're a little stressed thinking like, I need this job, I need this money, somebody's more qualified than me. You kind of like start talking down on yourself. And it's really important and pivotal in those moments to stop yourself and flip those thoughts. Because once you do and that persistence happens and you keep changing those negative thoughts about yourself and flooding yourself with how loved you are, how chosen you are, really focusing on your self-concept. If anyone needs help with that, please let me know down below. Let's get you some good self-concept affirmations going because everyone deserves to feel loved. Everyone deserves to feel chosen. You are a bad bee, my friend, and you deserve your ish. So eventually what's going to happen is your inner dialogue is completely going to shift, and instead of thinking, man, this is so competitive, I'm not qualified, nope, that's not the story anymore. Actually, what's true is you're gonna start catching yourself daydreaming about what your desk is gonna look like, what your coworkers are gonna look like, how many new friends you're gonna make, or how you're gonna introduce yourself on your first day. That, my friends, is persistence and living in the end. And it's really amazing that we're able to do this. I just can't stress that enough, that this isn't a quick fix. It's not a quick fix. This is a lifestyle change. No more playing victim. We're living in the end, besties, because your magic is literally a mindset away. Let that sink in. The magic and your hopes and dreams, guys, it's a mindset away. Let that sink in. And honestly, you might not even realize the shift until you look back and think, wow, I don't spiral the way that I used to anymore. That is a huge sign that your manifestation is close. You don't need a coach to be telling you that. I mean, if you want to let me know in my comments, I would love to cheer you on and support you because you're doing absolutely amazing. But guys, this is free information. This is huge. When that mindset happens and that shift happens, you might not even realize it, but that is huge. So each night before bed, something that I love to do is sometimes I'll ask myself, what would I be thinking if I already had the thing that I wanted? What would my thoughts be? What would I be thinking if I had that thing? And then I'll start thinking about that and almost kind of daydreaming, and then I'll drift off to sleep. So try it out. Let me know how it works for you. And let's get into this last one because this is the one that kind of freaks people out. It's the silence. It's when things get really quiet and you don't feel like anything's happening. But let me tell you, besties, there's so much movement behind the scenes that you cannot see. Sometimes our reality will get really quiet right before the big shift happens. Maybe your SP isn't reaching out. Maybe you haven't heard back from that interview. Maybe your just entire job search feels like crickets. And your brain naturally is going to scream at you, see, I told you. It's not working. This doesn't work for me. And this next part is going to determine whether you fail or you succeed, okay? So listen closely. This quiet is actually a sign that things are completely rearranging behind the scenes. It's the calm before the breakthrough. So hang with me. Do not take this silence as a failure. Take it as confirmation, as a huge sign that your desire is about to show up and you are doing exactly what you need to be doing by affirming, assuming, keep persisting, and flipping any thoughts that might come up and living in the end. When the silence shows up, I literally want you to be like, This 3D is rearranging everything perfectly for me. Everything always goes my way. Everything always goes my way. Everything always goes my way. I don't need to see it to know that it's happening because I already trust that I'm doing everything I need to do. That affirmation alone has saved me so many times from giving up. Literally so many times. So I want to know if any of you have experienced any other different signs. Let me know. Also, let me know if you need help with flipping any thoughts, any type of affirmations, any feedback. Have you noticed yourself feeling more calm, less detached, or things going silent? Comment below. Let's talk about it because your story, your sign, your feelings might be the exact story that someone else needs to hear today. And the truth is, the real sign that your manifestation is close are not angel numbers. It's not waiting for the universe to throw you some bone. It's not sitting and waiting because things take time. No, it's not. No, none of that's true. It's the calm, the natural, where your brain is not fighting you anymore. It's that mental shift. And yes, sometimes it's even the silence. That is exactly how you know that you are almost there. Besties, you can do this. You can freaking do this. Thank you so much for watching. Keep trading your doubts for your desires and be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!